Hello, my sexy sirens, my goddesses and gods that are attuned right now. Today, we are going to be discussing glamour magic and how it can attract luxury and wealth in your life, including individuals who possess money, power, and fame, and the energy of structure, beauty, elegance. How dressing yourself, dressing your avatar, can amplify your life in so many ways. And we're going to tie it into the segment today with the show Sex in the City archetype energy, okay? So I want you guys to light a pink candle as you're watching this, and we shall begin. How dressing your avatar can bring forth opportunities into your life, can bring forth that sugar daddy or sugar mama you have been summoning. It can easily come towards you, meaning you're dressing in your most beautiful, elegant wear. You're mixing it up with some jewelry, whatever you find beautiful. You're even taking your favorite perfume and you're spraying yourself with real life smell good. So you're calling in that abundance from the energy of your frequency, how you're dressing your avatar, how you're spraying your favorite smell good, and you're calling forth the energy of luxury and abundance. Like I always say, you want to look exactly like what you're manifesting for yourself. If you're manifesting richness, a rich sugar daddy or a rich sugar mama, if you're manifesting a rich lifestyle, careers, abundance, blessings in your careers and your endeavors, you want to look like what you're calling for. So it's very powerful when you chant and you dress the way you feel. You dress the way you feel, right? You take away the shame of what if people are looking at me? What if they judge me? You let that go and you leave it at the front door of somebody's mama's house. Okay? Because when you're stepping in this energy of I own my shadow, I own my energy, and I dress my avatar the way I see fit, putting on oils to attract love energy into your life, individuals that pour love into you, that pay for your nails to be done, that pay for your lifestyle, individuals that just genuine and they love to just praise you, and you're putting the smell good on that attracts love and abundance. If you guys would like a personal mojo from my website that can get you the man or woman that you desire, or the love spell oil that you want amongst your body to attract what you are calling in for, you guys can always click the link in my bio. For the best fun part about it is, once you're walking around with this mojo bag that can attract the true love that you desire, you want to treat yourself like the love you want. You want to dress yourself the way that you see fit, that makes you feel like the goddess and god you are. You want to let go of shame and negativity. And that's the beauty of glamour, because as you're dressed up in glamour and luxury, it calls towards you. And then slowly but surely, the shame that you felt, the fear of being seen, starts to fade away as you're dressing in your most sexy, elegant outfit. And now you're not holding on to what if they see me, or what if all those what ifs starts to fade away in the back of your mind, because it's like you're so sexy that you're even putting a spell on yourself. You're putting a deep spell on yourself so much that you don't even care about the negative thoughts that try to come into your mind that don't belong to you, because you're so sexy and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, doing mirror magic, saying you're beautiful, your daily affirmations. If you are a dancer, before you go to dance, you say your affirmations to get you more money, to get you a bag. If you're working in the nightlife or whatever you're doing in the midst of your mundane world, you dress the part of what you're calling for, because you own the stage of the matrix. You also want to surround yourself with cute things that just make you feel so cute and sexy. Like, you want to decorate your home the way you see fit. You want to decorate your room the way that you see your future millionaire, billionaire house, your mansion. You want to dress in the most elegant things, and even just have a personal mirror, to where when you're outside you can just look in the mirror, and as soon as you feel like you're afraid of being seen, or as soon as you want to amplify your glow even more, you'll pull out your throat chakra, okay? Because your throat chakra would allow you to express yourself in ways that calls in the things that you are manifesting. And then you take your pink heart, you take your heart chakra, purple heart chakra. So you take your sacredness heart chakra, and as you have these two crystals with you, with your mirror outside, it's like double the amplifier of your beauty and your manifestations coming into fruition, because you're connected with your heart chakra. Your throat chakra goes hand in hand. Yeah. And then you can put this beautiful mood ring on that makes you feel good, and you're just like, yeah, I look good. You look the part. This is your world, baby. The world is your oyster. Life is but a dream. Life is like a box of chocolate. You create the stage, and you step in that. Carrie and Samantha, the main people on Sex in the City. What they did to amplify their dark femininity and their power was they used fashion. They used the creative endeavors of their day, their job. They made sure when they go to work that they're looking sexy, they're looking good, they're at the office, whatever they're doing, they're in their power. They're talking about the sensual energy of, never long for a man so much you lose yourself, but you get what you want in regards to this energy is what I call forth in my life, okay? I call forth the energy of a man who is not overbearing, who doesn't look at my vulnerability as weakness, but I'm calling in the power by the strength of what I'm wearing, by my clothes, by the elegant energy that I'm carrying. I give off this no tolerance type of energy, and it sets the stage. It eliminates any man or woman who's not on the frequency of respecting you, and it calls forth the ones who are willing to honor you, respect you, and respect your boundaries and who you are. It calls in that energy by just the way you're dressing, the way you're looking, the way beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, okay? So you're using that energy to amplify your life, your magic, your world, and it eliminates anybody who is not resonating with that. So it saves you the heartaches and the trouble. You're always being protected by putting your beauty upmost first. And that's what Cassie and Samantha always chose in this Sex in the City archetype energy. In the Sex in the City film, you've seen that the women, mostly Cassie and Samantha in the group, they attracted men who were paying for their nails, paying for their lifestyle, paying for the energy of what they were summoning in their life. They were saying, listen, we're going to go with these men who, they were literally giving out game, okay?
How could it feel so good when it's so bad?
Oh, honey, they design it that way.
It's like Big and I, we have this thing.
Oh, about the pheromones. We're all just animals reacting to each other's smell.
I have this non-married, wonderful boyfriend with all his hair waiting for me who smells great.
Don't beat yourself up. Aiden hasn't said I love you yet. Until he does, you're a free agent.
What is that, the rules according to Samantha?
See? I'm more old-fashioned than you think.
I don't want to be a free agent. Don't you want to judge me just a little bit?
Not my style.
Little do people know they was giving out the game and the tea, how to differentiate from a man who is willing to show you the energy of they're interested and they're pouring into you like the goddess you are, compared to the ones who just try to hit it and quit it and siphon your energy and try to steal from your beauty. They were telling the game, okay? They were literally differentiating and giving out literally the energy of glamour magic. They were dressing the part of what they were calling for. They were eliminating the dudes that didn't serve them, that didn't honor them, that didn't respect them. They were telling other divine feminine energies to beware of these certain individuals, beware of these certain type of men in your life. And they were using that power to amplify their careers, their status. They were getting more beautiful. They were having more discussions with divine feminine energies about this power. And through us communicating with each other, we were able to understand the deep depths of how powerful glamour magic is through the midst of the Sex and the City archetype. And it ties into exactly the glow of how glamour magic is so powerful, it can attract anything that you desire. That's why they say, Siren energy, we don't chase, we attract. And when we stay in alignment in the divine feminine energy of receiving, when you stay in the energy of receiving instead of allowing individuals to take from you, it adds more to your glow, to your finances, to your abundance, to your wealth, to your mental health, because you're in balance, okay? You get off balance when you're trying to perform. When this is the difference between trying to perform for the male gaze and then actually reclaiming your throne and sitting in your power and your energy. Performing for the male gaze, it decreases your glow, your financial stability, your abundance, because you're doing it to perform. But when you let go of what others view you as, or I should act a certain way because this is how women are supposed to act, when you let go of that energy and you actually be like, I'm sexy for me, I am who I am for me. That's why they say when you go red, you attract a certain type of men. When you're wearing certain type of outfits or jewelry, like you're attracting certain type of people. Like it's all on how you're setting the stage, okay? And even if you're feeling sad, mad, angry, it transmutes the energy because you look so good. You're receiving so much compliments that you're not even worried about the sadness and the anger that you were just feeling. And now you're worried about like the energy of, look, this person just gave me $10 out of nowhere. Oh, they just complimented me. Like you're now getting fed so much love that is no more room for the doubts or the anger or the madness that you feel, because you're literally dressing yourself in the way of calling in the energy of how you truly want to feel, what you want to summon.